As Steve runs laps around the stall, you can see how nicely the Wither Skeleton's elbows and knees bend as he pursues Steve to end his presence on this planet. Hey everyone, Zaxxil here, and this is Butch. Say hi, Butch. Welcome to another mod showcase, where we will be showing you the answer to a question I get asked a lot. People ask me, they say, Zax, how is it you have such awesome animations in your video? Well, the answer to that question is the MoBins mod. And the mod author is updating it constantly. If that wasn't enough, he's taken it a step further. He's included a tool in the mod pack so that you can make your own animations. Not only that, but let's say you make a custom animation that you feel is so good you should get an Emmy Award. You can send it to the mod author for review and he'll put it in the public database. Now think about that. This mod is really popular. It's been downloaded millions of times. If you improved one animation, you could improve the immersiveness of millions of Minecraft players. Now that's powerful. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and crush that like button as I get ready to show you all about the MoBins mod. I've asked my neighbor Steve, who lives in the other redwood on the other side of the village, to help us out showcasing all these cool animations. So let's head over and grab Steve, and I will show you something awesome. Knock, knock. Hey, Steve. Zach's here. Geez, Steve, the place is empty. Who's your decorator? I hope you didn't pay him too much. You ready to go showcase these animations? Butch, knock it off. Be nice. It's just our neighbor Steve. I'm sorry, Steve. I don't know what's gotten into him today. For starters, we'll show you the simple standing animation. Now, it adds a lot more life to your characters while they're standing there than you may realize. Look closely, and you'll notice that Steve and I's chests are slowly moving as we breathe, and our arms are gently swaying at our sides. Very lifelike. Next is the walk animation, and I've convinced Steve to model a little runway walk for us. You can see how his knees and his elbows bend as he walks. Looks real lifelike. Sprinting is one of my favorite animations from the mod. You can see they put a lot of articulation and work into this one. It really goes. And here's Steve doing the sneak animation. Little slow going, ain't it? And the jump animation. And the jump animation while sprinting. Here's the highly detailed swimming animation. Here's an underwater shot of that swimming animation. And then if you're just surfacing, you notice he's just treading with his legs. The bow animation is top notch. Get it? Top notch. I made a punny. Watch as Steve knocks the arrow, draws back, and shoots that bow. Watch that again. Here's the view from the other side. Steve is uncommonly good with that bow. Here's the mining animation. And of course the axe animation. There's 3 different attack animations. Steve's gonna show them to us. Easy now, Steve. It's just a demo. You got a wild look in his eye for a minute there. Nice job, Steve. Here's the animation for punching. Man, that Steve is awfully good with his hands. Another set of animations that are a little more subtle is the custom hurt effect animation and the custom death effect animation. They're very similar to vanilla, but they got a lot more stuff happening. There's curving of the elbows and the legs, and you'll see. We'll take Zaxxil here, and he'll battle this horrendous potion of harming until he is, deceased. Now, I'd like to introduce you to Johnny. He is our local track athlete, and Johnny dreams of being in the Olympics someday. And we got him a nice track here to run on, so what we're going to do is we're going to help Johnny train for the Olympics. Sound good, Johnny? Okay, sport. Now what you do here, see, Johnny, is you run around this here track as fast as you can, and we'll go ahead and put some zombies in there, and they can chase you, and that way, that'll make you run as fast as you possibly can. Sound good, sport? Here we go. So there's Johnny at his starting point, and we'll just flip this switch here, and then add a little excitement for him. So it's been 10 laps, and Johnny's holding on to his lead. As you can see, Johnny's pretty fast. So, what we better do here is add a little more excitement. So we'll come over here and we'll flip this switch once, two. Okay, there we go. So there we go. Now we got that one. And so Johnny's trying to dodge him. He's got to play a little football style action there too. Now he'll have to run a little faster. Let's see. Now you can see here that these zombie animations for both standing and walking are really something. Uh-oh. That wasn't part of the plan. Next, we're going to showcase the spider animations. These animations are what caught my eye and made me download this mod so long ago. They are creepy cool. I'm going to show you all 4 of their animations. They got standing and walking, of course, but they also have got wall climbing and a jump attack where they jump right up into your face. Ugh, makes my skin crawl. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Creeping me out. Creeping me out. You can see they jump right up in you. Look at that. Yuck. So there's the standard stance of the spider. There's their walk. And there he goes, climbing the tree. This is as creepy as can be. Here's a little closer view of a cave spider climbing the wall. Both spiders use the same animation. I love how they get vertical when they climb. Looks like they're really climbing on the surface of the tree. Booga. Creepy. So to showcase the skeleton animations and their archery, Steve has volunteered to play our pincushion and let these here skeletons, we got ourselves a stray and a regular skeleton here, fill him full of, shoot at him. And that way we'll get a look at the skeleton's animations as they use the bow. Here we go. You can see here that the skeletons, they do a full drawdown on that bow. And they're pretty good with it too. Here we're going to look at the skeleton walking, running, and attack animations. And Steve has graciously volunteered here to run around in the ring here with the wither skeleton to showcase the skeleton's animations. Mighty kind of him. As Steve runs laps around the stall, you can see how nicely the wither skeleton's elbows and knees bend as he pursues Steve to end his presence on this planet. Wow, that Steve's good with a sword too. Zax, that's all good, but maybe I don't want sword trails and a spin attack. Or maybe I got incompatibilities that might happen with animations for specific mobs. How do I deal with that? Well, I'll tell you. You just hit G here, which is your default key. You can customize it in your options if you want to. And if you want to go in and disable sword trails or the spin attack, you just hit this settings button here, and you can turn them on or off right here. It's super simple. Now, let's say you got some animations, some special animations from another mod for a skeleton, and you're afraid maybe those won't work. So you just go in here to the customize area, and it'll pull up this little screen right here, and you just move your mouse over the skeleton himself, and it says animated. Click that once, and it'll turn that animation off and go back to vanilla. And you see that the window turns red there, and it says vanilla right underneath. And you can do that with all the supported mobs in here, so even the player, if the player animations weren't something something that you wanted to do because, again, it was conflicting or you had other reasons, you just go in here and click it and it turns red and says vanilla. And you can see as we go back into the screen, Zax is all stiff and not breathing like he does with the neat animation that Mo Benz puts on there because I deselected the players for animations. So we'll turn those back on because I like them. And you're like, okay, Zax, but what about these Benz packs I keep hearing about? These custom animations packs. Well, it comes with some, and you go right into that menu right there, and you probably saw the button. You just go in and you say packs right here. Now, here's some of the ones that it already comes with. These are the ones that are built into it. And then if you got your own personal packs, you can add them right here. So let's try the Fun at Parties animation. It's got one animation on it, and that is for players. And you can see Zax is rocking out to some music here as his standing animation. Now, the levitation one changes your stance so that your legs are always hovering. So if you, for instance, got some sort of transparent skin or all white transparent skin, this would be a great one to make you look like a ghost. See, just float around and look like a ghost. And then to turn it off, you just go in here and select disable, and there you go. And that's how you would select a Benz pack. Now, I'm going to show you something really awesome. This is what makes this mod better than anything else out there. The mod author has built tools into the mod so you can make your own animations and mod packs in game. This isn't going to be a complete tutorial. This is just to show you some of the screens and how easy it is to get started and make your own animations. To start, just hit your G key, bring up your Mo Benz menu, hit the packs button. Now these are the publicly available packs. You want to hit this green tab right here for your local packs and just hit this plus button and that'll make you a pack file. All right, hit your back button and then say customize. We're going to customize the player, so click on him. There we go, and it says what pack do you want to use? Well, I just made one, so we're going to select that one and we're going to say use, and now it's got a check mark by it. We hit the back button and back into customize. All right, here we are. So we're on the player, and the first thing you do is just hit this plus button right here and select the green box. Tell it which animation you want to use. We're going to use the standing animation. So we just type in stand here. All right, that's done. Hit the checkbox again. And what part of the body do you want to animate? Well, we're going to do the regular body part. So there's a drop down menu here. We select body. And on what axis are you going to modify it? We're going to modify it on the X axis. So we just select the X button there. Then we'll give that X a value. So we hit the plus key here and make sure the equal sign is clicked there. And we're going to go -90, and we hit apply, and we say back, and we hit escape, and voila, there he is, 90 degrees. So when he walks, he pops back up. That's because that's a different animation. But we could keep him down. Let's go ahead and do that real quick too. Hit our G key again, customize, drop down, select the player animation. Now we'll put in walk into the animation we're going to edit. And then we'll just do that same math there. We're going to select body and we're going to say X axis. And then we're going to add a value to it. It says equal and -90. Hit apply. Go back. Hit escape. Now look at him walk around. There's some more advanced functions in there, and you can really do a lot with it. But it's really simple to create a simple animation. The great thing is that the Benz pack files are actually just a text file. And what you can do is crack open one of the ones that comes with it to get an idea of how these settings work. Here's a screenshot of the Doge Walk file that comes with it, and it gives you an idea of the different animations and their settings. What you can do is you can load that animation and play with it a little bit so you can see what it does, and then you can go into the text file and figure out how it's doing that and apply that to your own animations. Really simple. The Doge Walk file, along with the other files that make up the other mod packs, can be found in a new directory under your Minecraft directory called Benz Packs, and then another directory under that called Public Cache. Steve, I want to thank you for all your help today with the mod showcase. I really appreciate it. Downright neighborly of you. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, Butch, let's go home. Woo! All right. That is the Mo Benz mod. It is essential. Download links in the description. You'll be wanting to go and get that right away. It'll bring your immersiveness in Minecraft to the next level. The mod author is constantly updating it. I love that. Be sure to crush that subscribe button and pound that like button so you don't miss out on any of the other essential mods that you didn't even know you needed, because Butch and I will be bringing you more of the finest mods in Minecraft, and you can tune in right here to get them. Till then, I'm Zaxilus, that's Butch, and we'll catch you later. Butch, you really got to be nicer to our neighbor Steve in the future.